Hey all, I hope you're all doing well. Welcome. No, stop it. In today's videos, goodness me. In today's video, I'm going to help you explaining the ways in which I source products. Sort of a sourcing guide, if you like, on how I do it. So just a quick update from me. Sales have started going up again, which is really great because obviously those of you who follow me closely know that I took a couple of months out to scale the business, basically to sort of systemize the business. So I've just had lunch. Right, let's have a sip of water and start again. What is going on, everyone? Welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to talk about a sourcing guide in which ways that I personally go about manually sourcing products. I'll explain all my ways, and then I'll explain how I and my VAs manually source products for my business. So yeah, just a quick update from me. So yeah, just got a notification there. Quick update from me. So I've been I've been systemizing the business for the last couple of months. Sales went down because I stopped ordering. Now they're just starting to get much higher again, and I'm hoping for a fair bit of profit this month. And then from next month onwards, I'm hoping for some quite serious, consistent growth. So there's a quick update from me. Sourcing, let's do it. Right. So I've currently got, this is where I think you should aim to be. Obviously, I'm nowhere near where I want to be in terms of all my systems up to date and all my VAs and systems and processes and pools and stuff. But this is where I am, and if you're just starting out, you should aim to be here, I believe, in OA. And then obviously I need to aim to be even higher. But if you're just starting out, this is where I think you should aim to be. This is where I wanted to be when I was starting out. So to start with, obviously, you're going to be manually sourcing products yourself. You're then probably going to look into deal sheets, and then you're probably going to look into getting a virtual assistant, perhaps. Okay, so let me just explain the layout of my business currently when it comes to sourcing. So sourcing, currently, I have my virtual assistant. So I've got one virtual assistant that does sourcing in a specific category. But then I did something quite smart. I created a pool, what I call a sourcing pool, or a resource pool, whatever you want to call it. I know different sellers call it different things. And then I've got a VA pool, and that means that I work with a few other sellers, just a couple, and we've brought our deals together. So we've all got our own individual virtual assistants, and then I created this partnership between us, which means that we can actually then scale our businesses together. Rather than having to have 3 different individual VAs, we've actually got one VA each, and then we share each other's deals with each other, and that works really well so far. So that's the sort of baseline of where my deals come from at the moment. Obviously, I've used deal sheets and stuff. Obviously, I still do some manually sourcing if I want to, and also I'm manually sourcing for wholesale items, which is a whole different video, which I'm just getting into. But for the OA business specifically, that's where the deals come from, right? Then obviously I've got my business VA, so admin VA, and then I'm just about to take on a purchasing manager as well. So slowly extracting myself from the business. And I've got a prep centre that does all that stuff. Okay, so this could be the aim that you go for. But before that, we've got to rewind when you're sort of starting out, right? And I've evolved as time's gone by, and I've given my VA certain ways to source, even though my VA actually sources his own ways because he was already previously trained. But I've got ways which I have given him, and he's got the option to use them, but there's definitely ways that I do it. So one way that I manually source is reverse store lookup. So usually if I'm going to manually source, what I'll do is look for a replen that I've got, or look for an item I'm already selling, or just go into a category, into a product page which I'm already selling. And then if you look at one of my previous videos, I show how to do this. What I'll do is just manually source these items, reverse source from the store lookup. So you're looking at items, you're opening a new window on Amazon for that product, okay? You're not looking at the details on the other seller's page, on the other seller's shop, you're opening a new window. Once you've opened a new window, I haven't got the light on for this camera, I've just realised. Oh well, it's light enough, isn't it? Once you've opened the new window, then you can see if you can source that item. It could possibly be a replen item. So one way I manually source is reverse lookup from other Amazon shops. There's a video in that, how I source OA replenishables. So have a look at that. It's got about 1,600 views if you haven't already. Just before you like and subscribe, obviously. And then second of all, what I'll also do is start off with that method. This is another way, so this is method number 2 of manually sourcing. What I'll also do is start by looking at someone else's store to start with, just to get an idea of brands. So you want to get an idea of the different brands that are going on, right? And say, for example, I come across a brand, let's say Heinz, for example, then I'll start doing a reverse lookup for that brand specifically. So what I'm doing is just getting an idea of different brand names, and then I'm typing them in on Amazon, and then I'm doing a reverse lookup that way. So can I get this particular product? Can I get a 2-pack bundle? Can I get a 3-pack bundle? Is there different variations of this particular items, of this Heinz ketchup, for example? Is there those different flavours? Is there bundles of that flavour? Is there more bigger pack bundles of that flavour? And then obviously, okay, so Heinz do other products. Heinz do mayonnaise, Heinz do barbecue sauce, Heinz do crisps, do you know what I mean? Heinz do everything. Heinz do biscuits, Heinz do business sachets and stuff, don't they? So you've got this whole brand that you can actually start looking at, and then you can look at the different variations within that brand. And then you start to realise who the main retail supplier for this brand is, and then you can start tallying them up. And by the end of that sourcing session, you could have tens and tens and tens of different leads. So they're the 2 main methods that I use to actually source, to reverse look up, and to actually a guide to sourcing on Amazon OA particularly. Obviously there's other ways as well, but that's in particular, that's actually what I do now. So it's a slight update from some of the ways I've done it in the past, but that's sort of the way I've adapted and evolved and how I do it now. Obviously sometimes I could use I don't know, Arbitrage Hero. I do use that, don't use it as much anymore, because obviously, look, you've got to remember I'm trying to extract myself from the business, so I will use Arbitrage Hero if I'm lacking on deals. I might get a VA on it soon, but generally I don't manually source that much anymore. I can't remember the last time I did, really. Actually, yes I can, that was a lie, it's about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. Obviously I get deals given to me from my pool, because I've trained other VAs and obviously etc. I've just explained that. So that's where you want to get to, but before that you've got to understand how to do it yourself, and you've got to get the ball rolling. And obviously I'm in month 14 now or something. So yeah, anyway, I hope you like that. Make sure you subscribe and stuff if you don't mind, and I will see you in the next video.